We start this lower bracket final. Who will end up with the bronze medal and who will get the grand final versus Rogue Warriors? ELL, Lin, 1-2-0, and LawLiet versus Fortitude, Focus, Colorful, and the 2-2 specialist XiaoKK. Seems like everyone did their bad today. Yesterday, especially Colorful, was a little messy. That has changed. Yesterday, ELL lost the first clan war of that entire season, went undefeated into the playoffs, but Rogue Warriors were too strong because they were facing Human Orc in the 2-2s. First time, LawLiet and 1-2-0. That seems to be a little join bug or something. That is the question of the clan war. That's the question of the playoffs. How to stop Human Orc.
Is Undead Night Elf the answer? LawLiet and 1-2-0 both are brilliant Warcraft players, innovators of their race, of the game. Some of the most legendary players of all time. So I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see Standard, if we didn't see DK Fiends and Keeper Hunts, if it was something else. But I am concerned about getting too frisky. Like when 1-2-0 played the Dreadlord Expo, his late tier 3 and his late leveling on second and third hero became a massive problem in the late game. Normally, when you play Undead, it still does seem to be the strongest in 2v2 when you quickly tech.
But if you have a Night Elf, can you be fed? So you go, like, LawLiet goes to around 40%, 40 supply, trying to claim map control with that 40 supply, maybe Keeper Hunts. And then you feed your Undead ally into the ultimate tier 3 form that you need. That would be pretty old school.
Yeah, that can be very valuable on feeding on 40 or 50 supply. But let's say you feed early at 40 supply. That is way after the tech should have started already. Like, that is probably almost when you're tier 2 already. So it doesn't really increase your tech speed, I think. Like, even if you fast expand, right then you would need resources to also be able to tech. But I don't think LawLiet can feed him on like 15 supply, because then he's going to have one hunt, one keeper, and nothing else for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah. What if... Oh. I mean, Yumiko and WFZ had some great timings when it comes to who gives resources to what player. They had a super long human tier 1, they had a super rushed human tier 1, and they kind of made it work whatever they wanted to go for. Like,
yeah,
that could be a way to just swap resources back and forth. Thank you, by the way, Max Epic, for the tier 1 sub.
I didn't even have Streamlabs open yet.
God damn.
Thank you, Max. Hope you're having a good day. We're having a great day here. The final day of WGTL.
And of course, ESL Meisterschaft later with only 2 games today. Starting at 8. Once again, the crowd in China. Man, they got some nice mustaches there in the front row.
You jealous?
No, not really. It's fine. It's not my kind of fashion.
I'm kind of jealous that I can't really grow a long mustache. It becomes really uncomfortable after a while, and I have to shave it. I would love to have one of those like 18th century, the ones that you twirl off to the side, you know?
That would be ridiculous.
But it starts itching, you know? Not so good.
I know that feel. In the one-on-ones afterwards, what would be the best seeding for LP? Because in the one-on-ones, they're clearly the underdogs, I feel.
Yeah. To have a decent shot in the 1v1s, they have to come up with some galaxy brain, like map traps and lure ELL into a trap, basically. Because if it's even matchups, it's going to be rough. So what you obviously want is Focus against 1-2-0.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one for LP if Focus is playing on point. That's a question mark. Colorful versus Lin.
I think so too.
I'm pretty sure it's the best call you have there.
Yeah.
And then Fortitude versus LawLiet. So if all goes perfect, they could have good matchups. But honestly, nowadays in 1v1, what we've been seeing, I think even if they manage to get Fortitude versus LawLiet, I think the human is going to have a rough one.
I agree. Maybe, like, for me personally, I would love to have another match of Focus LawLiet. It seems like they meet in these clan war battles a lot, and it's like in January, it was a 45 minutes epic game down to the last building on Concealed. I would love to get a rematch of that. In the end, that was one of the deciding factors for LP to win that clan war. But then the other pairings are looking a little rough.
And they have this cool history, Focus on Light as well. They're good friends, and they've been playing together for so long and against each other for so long. And they have like almost 100 games recorded on War 3 info. And it's still very close to 50-50. It's pretty cool. But recently, LawLiet seems to have taken the lead quite a bit between the two. But that's only as long until Focus, closes that gap and takes the next step himself.
Usually it's that way, but LawLiet really, this seems to be the strongest LawLiet we've seen. All right. Enough with the talks, it seems, as we go back into the beautiful home of Warcraft there in Shanghai, China. Of course, all players from home. ELL seeking for revenge. LawLiet and 120 getting ready. Looked like XiaoKK was disconnected for a bit, like the camera was crapping out as well. The Lao Pao Esports Club. When they started to build the team, everyone was like, oh, all right, it's a pretty good team. It's not Rogue Warriors, it's not ELL, it's decent. And then they won that thing. Team spirit seems to be really high. In the pre-playoffs interview, everyone was praising XiaoKK as their savior and commander in 2-2, but they need a 5-star Fortitude. The first game of the last day of the biggest Warcraft league ever. In the north and in the west, it is Lao Pao with Fortitude on top, LawLiet at the 6 o'clock position, and the Undead on the right-hand side. Let the games begin!
All right, in the early game here, the build's already going to be telling us quite a bit. So far, nothing too revolutionary here by ELL. It's a normal Ultra build for LawLiet and kind of a normal Fast Fiend late hero build for the Undead. Normal for 2v2, that is. Podem! Oh my god. It's actually old school Podem Fiends.
Are they really going back to this? This was destroyed in the regular season.
Very interesting. If the Podem gets to 2 quickly, I don't think 3 is realistic. But if the Podem gets to 2 quickly, and then 120 delays attack a little bit and goes heavy Fiends and Hunts, that's a sick early game power spike with which you might be able to claim the Fountain.
Yeah, but the Fountain streak is over, Remo. It had a 100% win rate on Lost Temple games for many, many years.
True.
But I think it was broken yesterday.
It's not that it's bad to get, though.
That is absolutely true. Yeah, it's gonna be a fierce battle over that Fountain. Fortitude again expanding. Very, very likely. We've seen that before. He has farms and sees exactly what 120 is doing.
And there's scout buildings all over the place. I think that's pretty cool. LT is a classic run-by split push map. And those little farms and shops will give you a nice bit of intel.
Thank you, Guti, for the €10 donation. Go ELL! Cheering for Lin 120 and LawLiet. It is a DK, it is Fiends, no Dreadlord, mass build, and of course level 2 with that a lot of mobility. Scout is moving north, and if the Scout survives, he will see that the militia is going back home. And it's not expanding.
Alright, that does fasten up the dangerous tier 2 push of LP a little bit.
But can they mass the way they did in the past couple of days?
Gonna be harder, true, for Fortitude to get high into upkeep. But it's gonna be faster at 50 with rifles. Maybe Priest, but normally he doesn't play Priest. Normally he plays double racks rifles.
If we see the Owl Scout first for LawLiet. No true shot yet.
The beautiful Owl, I would add.
It's of course a lot of information. 120 moving north already, not entering the temple. We only have the Podem here, 0 experience.
It's some weird movement by 120. The farm scouted him, so they know he's going somewhere,
Yeah.
and he's going towards Fortitude's main. With
So
a level
much
2 DK and a handful of fiends. Oh, and there's no wall and no tower. Oh my god.
The great read. You're once again like a second ahead of me, so beware of spoilers. How many... Okay, there's only one rod of necromancy according to the inventory. How much damage can he do? The tech is already on the way. How many peasants can he kill? Fortitude is already back home. This might be a little greedy. Okay, repositions, not diving. It's a lot of footmen already. K120 save these fiends.
There's no real catch here, and with the aura, should be able to do just that. I think that was a smart play. AM was kept away from level 3. Yeah, the DK wasn't creeping either, but I think the important thing here is it's time for LawLiet to get more hunts. He's got double Ancient of War, if I'm not mistaken. And as I said earlier, once there's like 4 or 5 fiends and 5, 6 hunts, that's a strong army. It's also a strong Blade Master, by the way.
Yeah, 2
With
claws.
those double claws.
Exactly. The entry to the temple paid off for him. LawLiet waiting for Fortitude to leave the base. The owls reveal the Blade Master, so there's constant fiend damage on him. 1 heal self should be cancelled. There's of course good movement speed thanks to the Unholy Aura, and they make this work so far. There's no shop on the right hand side. XiaoKK built it on the left, and now he knows Fortitude is not at home anymore. And I have to swap to a lower quality. There we go. And the pressure continues. They realize the big strength is mass rifles, and they prevent mass rifles so far.
Yeah, I'd love to know if LawLiet behind this pressure is just massing, or if he's actually trying to squeeze in tier 3 with MGs. This would be a big strategic difference, of course. Is that a war mill?
Yeah.
That's a very early war mill.
Shadowhunter second. Maybe they expect run-bys and they want reinforced defenses.
Yeah, that's sensible. So here we go. 5 fiends, 3 hunts, and I imagine more hunts are coming, but still only 3 hunts. This does not actually look like double Ancient of War.
It could be a tech. There's no tavern here, so no alchemist or anything. The damage for XiaoKK stacking up. Level 3 for 120. Will this be contested? I was just healing a little. It is a lot of fiends.
And LIT's gonna be out in a moment. But LawLiet was still up in the north, harassing a little bit more.
120 greatly dodging the Shadowhunter timing. Of course he saw it coming with the owl on the left-hand side. Not losing anything.
Nice around on the Overseer. With that, one of the items is claimed by 120. It's a Book of the Dead, which right now could be pretty good.
Yeah, there's no dispel. And not much damage. Okay, the hunts are meeting in the middle.
Okay, now we see all the hunts coming together. They were in 2 separate groups. Yeah. And that's a lot of hunts. And fiends. ELL very strong right now.
Second Overseer goes to ELL as well. What was that? Big mana potion, I guess. Ooh, it's really good.
Oh, yeah.
What a big push this is.
And the Book of the Dead given over to the Podem. That smells like a run-by.
I agree. So, XiaoKK, do you have your reinforced defenses ready? ELL gives them a little more time.
Great play by ELL. They're just not letting LP unfold their strategy.
Shop is down. Blade Master, did he get something? Yeah, Shadowhunter is fully equipped for this.
Dude, the old school tier 2 Hunts Fiend push.
Yeah.
I thought that was not played anymore.
The Archmage is not level 3.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
He's going Wyvern. Shop is rebuilt in the back. Okay, Fortitude comes in. But it's only 42 supply. Frost Armor first to keep the heroes up, because hero focus is pretty good. Ooh, seems to be a surround there on a Fiend, but Burrow, rare to see in 2-on-2. Big save with that. Nova was good. Frost Armor was good, slowing down the footman a lot. But here's the hero focus. This is what we expect. Trying to get out the Lich. Is the focus fire enough? There certainly is a coil, but TP out now. Blade Master comes in with backstab, and that is a ton of damage.
Only a level 1 hero though. He's gonna be back soon. The Podem did TP out earlier, did not force or use the Book of the Dead. Kind of surprised that they didn't fight there together.
Yeah.
The militia support with Fortitude TPing in was pretty strong.
Wyvern was good though. There was a lot of piercing damage already. Is LawLiet transitioning to tier 3 is the question. We haven't seen the Night Elf base in a long time.
Nope, he's just tier 1.
Wow. Not even Expo. Oh, there might be something in the bottom right?
Oh, yeah, I think that should be a trio life.
I think so too.
Also, 120 now got tier 3. That should most likely be a Crypt Lord. It's going to be out soon. Oh, and a Mana Stone and a big Mana Potion. Hell yeah, this is going to be a Crypt Lord.
Lots of Impales and probably lots of Nova. But ELL feels like they need levels. Level 4 DK is wonderful, of course, for the movement speed, but they lack Nova, they lack True Shot Aura. But Fortitude, usually at this point of the game, he's at 70 supply. He has like 12 rifles. Not the case here.
Yeah. Pollen, by the way, still no aura. Didn't reach level 2 yet. Didn't really do any creeping. But the pressure he was able to put on LawLiet with his split hunts and everything was very strong. And again, here comes the split push. 120 going to Fortitude's base, not very well defended. And that's the tier 3 undead army. And this is the strength of late game undead tier 3. Can any single army from the opponent deal with this one? I'm not so sure.
Oh, rifles are good at the moment. Lich in trouble again. Catches the car. The Crypt Lord is not here yet. Surround sticks. There is an invul on the Lich, though. 7 seconds. Clap comes in. Dodges it, though. That clap was for pretty much nothing. Lich can't get out of that surround. Always encircled. 120 has a TP, of course. Gets it as the two armies collapse on him. That should be quite some time for LawLiet. The Destroyer was saved as well. Did he capitalize on that time he had? Doesn't seem like it. There's still a red army in the bottom left. So was it... wow. Was it just the Raiders helping Fortitude? But this expansion by LawLiet and the natural of XiaoKK.
They're looking very confident now. And here we saw the late game strength of Undead in 2v2. Oftentimes, the army is too strong for just one opponent to deal with, so they both have to come in. Which is a big, big mobility advantage.
Crypt Lord now almost surrounded, but these impales will hit so hard. But 120 again forced into a TP, not willing to fight yet without his ally. And that's the third TP in just a moment.
Props to XiaoKK. Very smartly, he doesn't bring his whole army to deal with the undead. He just brings a few raiders to help with the lockdown. That's actually brilliant.
LawLiet has no TP. Now gets it, but it's only Hunts. Yeah, I agree. XiaoKK playing a great support. 120, he was able to almost win a 1-2 fight in the 2-2 2 days ago. Huge hero focus. Super stressful game for XiaoKK now as he has to fight two fights at the same time. Here comes LawLiet with all the hunts, but the Crypt Lord wasn't able to get more than one impale out. All the big mana items still on DK and Lich. Here we go. Hero focus again on that set. DK has to TP out for the 4th time.
TPing over to the expansion, by the way, so he's still in a bit of danger, still hurt over here, but in a much better position now. Crypt Lord should be coming back soon. This is probably the fight that decides this 2v2.
Oh my god. Invo potion last second. The Raiders, what can they do? Level 2 on the Mountain King, but he's completely dry. There's not much mana to work for him. Still Hunts in the mix. The Fiends seem very protected. Book of the Dead was summoned there as well. There's a lot of skeletons here. Grunts are falling relatively quickly. LawLiet has almost nothing anymore, though. How long can these Hunts survive? Another coil, Blade Master out of that fight. ELL holds, and they got 4 bases now. And more kills. Trying to snack a hunt doesn't work. Supply count, about 100 for LP Club. 86 for ELL. But they can catch up. They can get some last hits. And they got 4 bases.
Level 2 aura. So good for the chase right here. But they're not overextending. They know they're in a really good position. They have weathered the storm. The tier 2 push never arrived because of very good distracting play, split push play, and now it's late game. And now 120 is really online.
Yeah, we have the True Shot aura ready. The Crypt Lord will find more levels. We got Nova. The Mana Stone was already consumed, but the big mana is still there. Levels. That's what they want. What did he get item-wise? Talisman. Okay, another TP. That's the 5th or 6th TP.
Yeah.
Now they can afford it, though.
Hasn't been losing much army. Has just been losing TPs and has been using those TPs to get experience. All right, next push attempt by LP into LawLiet's main. This is their last chance.
There's a tech happening now. Maybe they can punish it before. Fortitude's base and the pressure as well with only 400. That's pretty much nothing. But they give up LawLiet's base.
I think they can afford to. They have 2 more mining bases from the Night Elf.
LawLiet is down to 44. Must go for some Engine of Wars, I guess. But Fortitude can't afford to lose this base. They need him to be the carry. The flawless track record of XiaoKK and Fortitude was broken yesterday.
Oh, they don't have a TP!
Oh, wow.
LP didn't bring TPs. Wait a minute, am I blind? I know
Yes,
that's
you
staff in from the Blade Master. Now he's bringing the TP.
But Fortitude's base. This. Oh. Do they have dust? They don't have dust.
Oh, and LawLiet realized it. He saw it in his own base. Oh my. Is he blocked? Oh my god.
Wow. Wow. Big clap, of course, but my lord. Here comes the undead. XiaoKK is jumping on the Crypt Lord once again. Next TP out. This is a hero kill on the Blade Master. What a disaster for LP. Outsmarted.
Level lost a lot of hunts right there, but 120 is still large and in charge.
Yeah, 300 gold for him. Level 2 Nova. Crypt Lord is ready as well. Helm of the Dominator, I was about to say. Next, like they got both red spots, man.
Yeah, bottom left, way in the corner. There's another base.
Yeah. What to do now? They have 100 supply, 3 claws on the Blade Master. But against buildings, the damage isn't too great. Pendant of Energy, by the way, on the Mountain King. Do they? Yeah, they will realize. No! No, he turns. Wait, is he just waiting for everything and then going for this? Or did they still not scout this?
No, he's gonna get it.
All right.
And I think, once again, ELL are gonna let this go.
Yeah. No,
but they can. They have 3 bases still after that. And dude, 120's levels 5, 3, 2. When this Crypt Lord gets to level 3, he can legit fight 2v1. It doesn't matter anymore.
Still the mana potion, man, and so much healing. Town portal. Wait, is he defending this?
He is TPing in. Hell yeah.
Ooh, okay. Little brave. Blade Master is still benched though. Where? Wait, no. The Archmage is. That was sick. Kodo wiped out another grunt. How long will it take to get this Archmage back, by the way?
120 is too big to fail at this point. He's like Google.
I think 110 supply. Crypt Lord has like 2 more impales and everything is just lining up. Is LawLiet coming in for the defense? Another Fiend falls. LP combine their forces. 120 very conservative with his mana. Not spamming these impales. Here we go. Hero focus or unit. No, he just wanted to make sure that not more units are falling. And that's the base down for ELL. An Abomination is parked in the main. And the next tree for LawLiet. Maybe this game isn't over.
Well, maybe. But it's not looking good for LP. What is their win condition? Like, that's the question. They're just defending all the time. They're saving this base, maybe. They're saving this base, maybe. Maybe they're killing a base or 2.
Zeppelin Shredder. This must be LawLiet. Killing some workers. Buying more time for these expansions. Blade Master roaming. Bottom left. See, oh no, there's another base.
Check out the map right now.
Yep.
In the corners, in a 180-degree radius, they have claimed pretty much all the bases.
Yep. 6 gold mines soon. Thank you, Todd, for the host. Much love. Now we got the Abomination. And 2 more buildings coming.
Is that temples?
Could be.
Is it time to clown right now? Could be Frostworms, honestly. Like, I think he can play what he wants. Like the Shredder harass, for example.
Is there one final push?
Oh, this is so much fun playing this as Undead. Like, these heroes are out of control. Your army is super strong.
Level 3 Crippler, by the way. The base is broken.
He just sent 3 zappers up there.
Yep.
And killed the main.
Yeah, he has all the gold in the world. Like, why not? Fortitude's tech is gone. No more potions. Yes, they're gonna kill LawLiet's base as well. But this is just 1 out of 6. They're not taking this fight. Like, why would they take this fight?
1-0 is just chilling in the main.
Yeah, waiting for
them. Oh, imagine he's standing on the high ground and then impales onto the low ground. Oh! But he's not standing on the edge.
Still waiting for what these buildings are.
Wait, is that double shop? Huh?
For heal scrolls? Maybe. It is a second shop for sure. It is a big fight for LP Club. The Crypt Lord, he must be the carry. The Blade Master's almost dead already. Fortitude and the Rifles, they must carry this damage once again. Maybe hero focus with Raiders. Crypt Lord gets the last second coil. But more damage raining down on him. Both heroes super low though. These impales are sick. Heal wave. Keep the heroes for LP in. Nova rattling through the backline. The Crypt Lord is just surviving. Blade Master, focus fire, heal scroll used. LP's last chance in this game. They must smash this fight, but in an undead base. How to? Impale on the blade. More focus fire. Maybe where's the out to detect him? There's the Nova. Bye-bye. And the triple claw Blade Master falls. Mountain King is trying to clap his way out, but more heal scrolls for ELL. And the Fiends are seemed like untouched. These claps are not doing anything because of the heal scrolls.
Yeah, and also mana pots for the Crypt Lord here with his far forward shop.
So sick.
Fighting
so
on
sick.
Blight. Perfect fight.
They clean everything. GG. Second loss of the season only for Fortitude and XiaoKK. The playoff debut for LawLiet and 120, and their game plan worked perfectly.
Yeah.
Contraire to the idea they had yesterday on this very map with LawLiet and Lin. There they failed heavily, but this was genius.
Absolutely. Brilliant strategy and execution. And you know, it was the flashy Crypt Lord and 120's undefeatable army in the end that won. But I think it comes down to the early game. The Potom with the Owl being disruptive, hunts split in different groups, harassing everything, going for the run-bys, going for the economy, always poking, prodding, delaying, buying time for his carry for 120 to then take over the late game. And that was the perfect map for it. Lost Temple. And again, I have to wonder, why did LP not veto Lost Temple?
Yeah. In hindsight, this was tailor-made for the Night Elf game with mass expansions. Moon introduced it. LawLiet is playing this so well. We saw it in the regular season where he had like 7 mines on Turtle Rock, so he's really good at that. And everything clicked. They had the right ideas. They know exactly when to split push, when to fight, when to creep, when to pull back, when to allow buildings to fall.
Yeah.
And the pushing into the human base. This is not something you do regularly. The exposed ones are always orcs. Because the burrows, they poked once, but that wasn't really anything.
Yeah, in this kind of game, it's so easy to lull yourself into a false sense of security. Like, I want to get DK3, I want to get Potom 3, then we're going to be so strong. Yeah. But then, suddenly, AM's level 3, MK's level 2. Yeah. Suddenly, there's 50 supply, knocking on your front door. Uh-oh, my tier 3 isn't ready yet. Damn, this was too quick.
Sacrificing the level on the Potom, right? This is not something you normally do. Owl Scout first, and how important that was. I think we can't really tell. So much information. Like, they know exactly when LP is going into the temple, when to pull back. They saw the Shadow Hunter coming. They saw them all the time.
Yeah,
it was tier 1
Blade Master also every time. Really in this last fight, I think there was like, okay, it was more hunts than I thought. It was a few hunts because towards the end it was like 2 hunts left, and I was here grinning like, look at this, it's 2 hunts plus 120, just completely demolishing this fight. Wow. Yeah. Super late game, under high level heroes, backed up by a strong army against tier 2. That's a feast.
Thank you very much, Werewolf King, for a big €50 donation. Thanks for making my studying easier. Aren't we distracting you like a lot? These games should definitely distract you. And the real Rashiel for the 6-month resub. Take the Twitch monies for your work. Thank you very much. So this is paving the way for the clan war. This was the big strength of LP, and ELL eliminated that. Now come the solos. Now comes the strong suit of ELL. Does LP have a counter to that as well?
Yeah, rough start for LP, man.
Okay, who's gonna be playing? We got Lin 1-0 and LawLiet versus Fortitude, Colorful, and Focus. And we're gonna be back after a little break. The next match is the one-on-one between Colorful and LawLiet. Colorful, the Infi Slayer. LawLiet was seeded in Night of Mirrors before against Rise Again, lost that to Moon, but that's no shame at all. On AZ. Not on Concealed this time.
Yes, AZ is a very good Night Elf map, very good against Orc, very good against Undead, and against Human, it's kind of okay. I think LP should have put in Fortitude here. Put in Fortitude, hope he wins, maybe, so that you have Colorful against Lin later. Wouldn't that have been your best choice? And Focus, hopefully, against 1-0.
Yeah, they still have the chance for 1-0 versus Focus. Fortitude versus Lin. That does look hopeless, man. That matchup does, like, remember no WGL in like it's now December, it's so long ago, but Fortitude just can't beat Lin.
Yeah, almost nobody can. Lin versus Human is like Moon versus Orc. It's just unbelievable. He hasn't lost to Human in something crazy like 7 or 8 months or something like that.
Yeah. I saw in chat before that TH and Infi said Lin is not that good against Human. It's like, what the fuck? What? Alright. Sometimes they have interesting opinions. So this Night of Mirror on a map with easy to access Zeppelins. Is it, like, I think LawLiet is definitely a Podem Hans pusher, maybe even with Glaives. Colorful, though, I remember his Night of Mirror being a lot about bears.
Yeah, Demon Hunter definitely has been Colorful's choice for a long time. But saying no to Podem on AZ is really tough. She is so strong. Yeah. The Podem Hunt strat is so powerful. There is no question you're gonna fall behind in the mid game if you play Demon. You will fall behind. Question is, can you make up for it in the late game?
Little correction, it wasn't against Human in general, it was against Tower Rush. Thank you, Grubby, for fixing my mistakes. So, LawLiet. He was almost undefeated throughout the entire regular season versus Colorful now. He became almost a hero in the Winnerbracket semifinal versus RW, carrying them into the second 2-on-2. The second strongest Night Elf in Korea. First spot is, of course, for the ages, reserved for Moon against the strongest Night Elf in China. A very decisive Night Elf mirror on AZ.
A lot of pressure on Colorful. If he doesn't win here, it's almost impossible.
I agree. They would have more map choice for the second one, for the second one-on-one, but not for the 2-on-2 and not for the third one-on-one.
Can Colorful repeat his impressive performance in the semis? It was him also being seeded in the 1v1 in the first one after losing the 2v2. So to keep the dreams alive, it was also AZ, and it was that game against Infi where he played so very well. It would be quite the statement if he can beat Infi and LawLiet in just a couple of days.
Yeah. This is a double Demon Hunter game with archers on AZ. This is against the current meta.
What? I didn't even see it. What?
Open your eyes, my friend.
I was looking at the grid for a second.
This is back to 2019.
Why though? Podem Hunts is so strong here. This doesn't have to do with the Warden possibility, does it?
LawLiet played Warden, Moon played Warden, and if you play Warden versus Podem, that looks really strong. Maybe we go back to Demon Hunter Bears. This is the stable build. And when it's about $42,000, maybe you want to go for the stable build.
Demon Hunter always works. Demon Hunter is never really bad. But Demon Hunter against Potom runs into big problems in the mid game. But, well, we won't have those problems here. No Potom, no hunts.
We have a claw for colorful, mantle on both sides, gloves for LawLiet. Both, of course, with level 2. This could very well be a bear mirror, and then I don't know how to beat LawLiet in bear mirror with the Zeppelin. He's so good at that. Not disrespecting colorful, obviously, but I think he's just not on that level.
Yeah, LawLiet definitely a master at that. But Colorful has also been playing it for a long time. Colorful did defeat Moon in the, quarterfinals of CC Masters on one map with Demon Bears.
Okay. So a little exchange here. Colorful should win that thanks to the claw. There's a circlet for LawLiet though, and the gloves, but not out damaging that yet. And we rushed to tier 2. Then a little bit of a question is Naga or Keeper. One of the very few matchups where we see Thorn Sora.
Yeah. I'm definitely expecting Naga second from LawLiet. Normally he seems to prefer that choice for a bit more pressure on tier 2. In general, it's been very few Keeper seconds lately in Bear Mirror because of the slow tempo in the mid game.
Yeah. Just more creeping at the moment. They both want level 3. They both want to rush their tier 3. A little bit of HP here.
No slippers, but double mantle for Colorful. Very nice for that second hero. Naga right clicks would hurt if that was to be the direction.
Yeah, this could be a lot of fallen archers there in the mid game. But who knows? We were surprised by the first hero choices. Maybe we are surprised by the second hero choices as well. Colorful moving into the middle first. Looks like we don't get a Naga on Naga action. LawLiet ready for the creep. So this could be heavily punished by Colorful.
It's almost time for tier 2. Time for the second hero. And LawLiet gives up the tavern.
Yeah. Is he going Keeper then?
I guess he has to.
Is a lot of damage on that Naga once he goes for it. So maybe you want to fall back. Maybe you want to dodge the strong Naga of Colorful.
But if you don't counter Naga, you're definitely losing both middle camps, which is a big deal.
You have a stronger late game with the Keeper.
Yeah. Only if you manage to get on equal levels, though. Yeah. If you're level 1 or 2 Keeper against level 3 Naga, it's still not going to be good for you.
Yeah.
It is the Keeper indeed. Oh well.
Ooh, okay, little deviation in this.
Much faster tech by LawLiet also, on only 1 lore. Colorful staying tier 2 a little bit longer. He's going to have a good bit of map control here the next few minutes.
What does he do with it? LawLiet is sneakily going for Mercs and the Renegade. This is, of course, the most important spot. Not the consumable, but hoping for the Vamp Aura.
Yeah, this item is pretty crazy in Bear Mirror.
Devotion Aura as well. Sobi Mask, well, not so much. Good creep though with the Lightning Shield here. Super fast. Colorful lost track. Might get the Keeper though. It's nighttime. Not that easy to get. Can the Naga reach? Yes, but Entangle on the Demon Hunter. Delays this a little further. Could lead to a Town Portal. Hiding. And TP it is. Doesn't want to lose these archers. Doesn't want to lose the Keeper early. Keeper was in range.
Double ring for Colorful, by the way, from the middle Kobold camps. Doesn't look so good, but honestly, in the Bear Mirror late game, it's not that bad. This Demon Hunter is going to be able to tank like a boss. Dryad should be coming out in a moment. Especially Colorful would like to have abolished quickly against the Entangle.
LawLiet must be so careful to not fight into this Naga. But he is. Carefully positioning himself, always close to the main.
Alright, so it's a bit of a stalemate here. Nobody can engage the creep camp.
Yeah,
Would be too dangerous.
Like, Colorful wanted to go for a strong mid game with Naga and early Dryads, and he didn't get not anything. He only got the TP out of it.
No, you got the TP and the 2 middle camps.
Yeah,
LawLiet got the bottom right, but that was only experience for the demon, nothing for the keeper.
Bears coming. The positioning of Colorful is really good, preventing the natural creep, preventing any creeping, really. And he knows if this is not contested, if LawLiet goes to the shop, he can creep the upper left easily. Good splits by LawLiet now, distracting with the Demon Hunter, delaying this creep, creeping the natural. But this is the second item for Colorful. Sobi Mask as well.
Alright, that's good that we don't get Scourge Bone Chimes here. This would be a really unfair advantage. And big consumable for LawLiet is mana potion. Meh.
Not really what you want indeed. So, Fork Lightning available. Thorns Aura, not yet. Both gearing up for 50 supply bears. Master training should be done soon. Murlocs for LawLiet into shop, most likely.
Colorful with low mana and HP missing. Just sold the replenishment potion. Oh, that hurts me a little bit.
Chat is asking if there's an advantage for RW. I am about to find out about that. Ask the production. They will tell us, hopefully, before the grand final starts. So map is almost empty except the red spots.
Yeah, LawLiet recovered pretty well. That mid-game was kind of scary with not getting the Naga. But got some levels in. Has 4-2 now, almost. But the Naga on the other side is also close to 3. Oh, the demon was staffed out here. Is this an opportunity for LawLiet to go in? Not
really.
Quite feeling it yet.
Love the one wisp by Colorful on the bottom right at the red spot, giving a lot of information.
Big heal pot, by the way. Found by Colorful. That's really good.
Yeah. So is it time to fight? Got a heal scroll. We got an invul. We got level 2 Fork Lightning. No level 2 evasion yet for LawLiet. Double heal scroll for him. Then I guess the answer is no, especially not into LawLiet's base. This is a lot about patience. You don't want to fight into your opponent's base unless you think you have a big advantage, but I don't really see that.
There's no reason to assume so. Red camp's the only big things really left, but those also beg for a creep jack if you go for them.
Who's more experienced now? Who can play that trump card better? I would give the edge to LawLiet, once again referencing the crazy Night of Mirror on this map against Joshishi, where he surprised his opponent after a 30-minute stalemate with Chimeras. But I think that is far away. We're going for upgrades first. Upgrades super important.
Yep.
Light seems to be a little behind.
I think it's 1-0 for both at the moment. That's the first armor upgrade coming in right now for both. Yeah. A bit of a blast from the past. This is what we saw all the time on this map in Night of Mirror. Bear Mirror creeping the map and then just being like, what to do next?
Colorful is breaking upkeep. LawLiet stays in no upkeep. A little bit of gold extra for the Korean. Full inventory for Colorful. No protection scroll. Not a second heal scroll. He's bringing the wisp. Oh, Zeppelin by LawLiet. Colorful doesn't have one, right?
Nope.
Okay, that's a big advantage. Threatening those detonates to burn against Reju and all. And of course, Dispel the Roar. Is that the big advantage Colorful needs? Going for the Demon Hunter, going hard for the Demon Hunter. Concave looks better for Colorful as well. Demon Hunter just exchanging blows. Bear is back next to the moon. Well, Colorful with the big healing. That's important. The Zeppelin crashes. Nice one by Colorful to take that out super early with all the range damage. And LawLiet, he's in trouble.
More bears are coming from the main though. LawLiet still had Roar and Colorful didn't because of the Wisp detonates there coming from his main. Bears falling on both sides, still somewhat even in supply.
But Colorful is winning the north. He's taking out another bear. Looks like LawLiet would love to have a second Zeppelin. The Moon Juice seems to be empty. Level 4. Now going for the Naga. Must Staffer out and Tangle. TP out. Buying time. Ooh, that was a wonderful fight by Colorful.
Oh, the demon! Oh my god!
He
wasn't in range!
Does he have another Entangle? Yes, he does. He wasn't in range, and now, is it enough? There's another Entangle. He should be dead. He should be dead. Can he save him somehow? Nope.
That's the lifeline for LawLiet.
Yeah.
Whew. Oh my god. If that demon just had been in range, this would have looked so good for Colorful.
50 supply. Colorful still in upkeep, and he can't do anything with his upkeep right now.
Yeah, if the demon had survived, right now would probably be the time to claim both red camps. That would have been so good for Colorful. Is he going for the tavern? Yes.
Has to. But this is really expensive.
Yeah, level 4 hero. It's like 600 gold. Oh wait, I think it's 580 or something like that.
LawLiet brave enough to go for the red spot, but Colorful with the hero back. Man, this is brave. No TP, only one staff. No TP on LawLiet's side either. He just trapped. Colorful is collapsing on LawLiet. How is he supposed to survive this? Production starts now. He's trying to run through the enemy army.
That's a lot of slow coming in from the Naga, from the Dryads. How many staffs does he have to save these bears?
One. Did he build... Oh yeah, that's the only one. Okay, one bear lost. But he survives. He couldn't take this fight. Smart decision to sacrifice HP and this one bear. He had to wait for the round of production.
But if Colorful goes over to the left red camp, maybe LawLiet can go for the bottom right. I still don't think he can take a fight.
Close to level 3. That will be big. Level 2 Thorn's Aura with that. Colorful scouting is really, really good with these wisps.
Oh, and he traps the granite. Big item. Oh, Warsong Battle Drums.
Warsong Battle Drums indeed. 10% damage boost. LawLiet now willing to fight. I don't really see why. If he wanted to contest this, he's definitely too late. Colorful is playing an excellent Knight of Mirror.
Yeah, 1-1 bears against 1-1 bears now, I believe. Yes, we see it here. The upgrades are equal.
How long is this game? What do you guess? It's not close to mining out, right?
No. Like 13 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, 13, 14.
Seems like the next logical step for Colorful should be the next red camp. Yeah. But he's taking a bit of time.
It's very obvious that this is happening now. So at one point, Colorful will be at 80 and pretty much maxed out. Needs another Moonwell now. This is a little bit of a chance for LawLiet to catch up. Not engaging, just preventing the red spot. Do the Zeppelins have to help him again? It's so many bears now.
Yeah. 9 bears, 10 bears? 10 bears. Whew.
And more items. This looks unwinnable for LawLiet. Double heal scroll, invo potion, and nothing for LawLiet. Not even keeper level 3.
He's almost there though. And the level 2 Thorns makes a big difference. But it seems like he needs more bears.
Still 10 supply lead for Colorful. That would be a big exclamation mark after this loss 2-2. This is exactly what they needed. Detonates come in, don't hit the bears. And who's getting the better concave? It looks like LawLiet. These bears eat from the left-hand flank. No Zeppelin on either side. The first one to kill a bear is once again Colorful. And it seems like we get a better concave for Colorful. He's winning the fight in the north. Massive advantage now. Nice fix of the position for Colorful in like no time. Demon Hunter for LawLiet in trouble. Is this the end?
He's so hard disabled. With a Dryad slow, with a Cold Arrow level 2, there's barely anything he can do. No tankiness items really. Couldn't contribute much to this fight. And now again, a massive supply lead for Colorful. Can he close this game out now?
Must be. Base race. But this is a huge damage advantage. He could just aim for the tree. I think that's what he's doing. Raw cast again. No TP on neither side. They will both lose their trees. Oh, there's a TP by Colorful. You got it.
Yeah, Colorful's killing this tree way faster.
Yeah. GG! Whoa! Colorful! What a hero. It is time for him to step up. Wins against Infi and LawLiet in the playoffs. Yesterday,
keep the team's hopes alive.
Yeah.
This win was so important. Just like in the semis, Colorful comes in with a clutch performance and is really making a name for himself here in this tournament.
Absolutely. He lost yesterday to Michael. That was an upset. But yeah, he's keeping them alive. Again, not a 3-0. We tie this up. LP needed this so bad. He saved their playoff. He saved their hope. Damn Colorful. You earned a lot of respect today and 2 days ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
Usually, being aggressive in Night of Mirror is not really the way to go. These items helped, of course, claiming control over the middle with that Naga. But the positioning in the mid-game there, at LawLiet's natural, that was absolute key. He couldn't creep anything. He couldn't take advantage of a level 2 Entangle or level 2 Thorns Aura throughout the entire game.
Yeah, despite those detonates working out pretty well in that first base defense by LawLiet, Colorful with superior focus fire, I guess, really out-microed LawLiet there.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I thought for a second in the last fight, okay, he's gonna eat these bears again from the bottom, but really, really well fixed this fight. Here come the Wisp. That was a nice detonate. There were detonates before by Colorful.
And this is the moment. There's no roar on the bears for Colorful. There is a roar on LawLiet's bears, but still Colorful is taking the win. This backline of Archers and Dryads plus Naga has a lot of focus fire, actually, adding in a lot of DPS.
How fast he killed the Zeppelin. Maybe a little misposition, but you need the Zeppelin in the front line to save these bears. And Colorful, very aggressive positioning with these Archers. Not only here, but also when the Zeppelin was still there. To always be in range and to take it out. That was big expense for LawLiet, and it did nothing.
That's the big upside of playing Naga also. With the Cold Arrow, you can take out the Zeppelin much, much, much easier. And this was the scary moment. The Demon Hunter notices, uh-oh, my friends are gone.
Yeah.
And it seemed like with that kill, maybe LawLiet would be able to come back. But even with that, he couldn't. So far behind he was at this point.
Dude, what a clan war already. Second one-on-one coming. And this is a big one for ELL now. They need to regain control of this clan war if they want the grand final. And of course, they want that. Map choice for them now. We got Linen 120 versus Fortitude and Focus. Here again, the last fight. Like so many bears in the north. You want like 3 bears attack 1. This is ideal. And this is 10 bears attacking 1. Super sick.
So map choice now with ELL for the next 1 versus 1. And what are they gonna go for? Bans are Turok and Tyrannus, I think.
Yeah. We go into a break. What would be your pick? Who would you seed? Tell us in chat. And who are you rooting for? Are you more of an ELL guy or are you cheering for the Lao Pao Esports Club? Series tied 1-1. Game 3 coming up.
Oh,
The next match is here. Focus versus 120.
Okay.
Not on concealed this time. Focus was seeded a lot on LR. 120, man. He was... Look at the track record. 6 out of 7. Only losing 1 series. For once in a team league, he proves to be a real pillar of ELL.
Historically, of course, not the easiest matchup for Undead by 120, the best Undead versus Orc player in the world, I think. But who knows? In 2 weeks, if XLord keeps on developing Cryptlord more, maybe it's him. But yeah, 120 in the standard meta of the last months has been amazing against Orc. And this is a pretty good Undead map for this matchup, I would say. Focus, can he deliver as Colorful did? Is he gonna thrive under pressure as well? Or is it once again gonna lead to him crumbling a little bit?
So far in the playoffs, he's 0-1. 3-3 only overall. Not that great. He was facing TH and other good players, and when he was the favorite, he oftentimes did score. It's not that he stood out too much. He has to now. 120. Necromancer versus Focus.
This is gonna be a cool game. This is a chance at Papa Roach first. We haven't seen it yet from the Asian players, but in Europe, it's all the rage.
Remo's not giving up the hope for a Cryptlord. Let's go into map number 3. Match points on the line. Colorful saved LP into the second 2-2 at least. It is an Alta first build for 120.
Yeah, Ultra Ziggurats, aka no ghoul build, which should mean DK first.
120 2-0 in the playoffs so far. Pretty damn good performance today in the 2-2 as well. Also, yesterday or 2 days ago, almost carrying the team. Against Rise again, that was. But in the end, it wasn't enough. Focus. What's his plan? 120 probably is... not probably. Let's scratch that. 120 is the best Undead vs. Orc player in the world.
Yes. Especially with Standard. Has been looking really good with that. And Standard seems to be the game. Blade Master first against... It is DK, right?
Yeah,
DK first. And the Ted Fiend build... 120 normally in the early plays rather aggressively, slowing down the Blade Master. I think that is key. This probably will be the story of the early game. Who managed to sneak in more creeps, more experience, perhaps a cheeky level 3 somewhere, and of course, Claws of Attack.
Yeah, buckle up. I think Focus not going for Farseer is the right call. This hasn't looked too good against 120, especially Farseer TC. He's just too good, and he withstands that pressure and can still unfold his game.
On some maps, it's really good. Like Concealed, like Echo.
Yeah.
This map is really not good. It's a very poor Farseer map. And it's pretty good for Orc Triple Hero. Lots of creeps to go around. Once you get tier 3, normally you can find lots of experience and items with your Blade Master Shadow TC. Lin recently has been playing TC second rather than third. I'm still not convinced that that's very good. But I think Focus is going to remain more with the Standard.
Yeah, I agree. Focus is way more streamlined than Lin is. Lin is experimenting a lot in this matchup and also very aggressive expansions, which Focus will probably not go for. More of a safe route, and here we have it. First Claws of Attack.
Yeah, and somewhat unusual for Focus creeping the whole camp, not just the item.
Yeah.
120 saw this, so he knew he was safe to take also the whole troll camp without the enemy interfering. And gets the replenishment, by the way. Very nice. I hope he doesn't sell it again.
Chat is saying that it is a bad pick to seed 120 here. With that, it's still a decent matchup for him. He's really good, as we said. And you get Lin versus Fortitude in map 5. And Lin is a god against human. So
Yeah.
I guess this is what they want.
And I think something that some people might be forgetting, it's not like Focus is seeded and then ELL's counter choice is 1-2-0. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
You know the map, and then you seed your player without knowing what your opponent is going to be seeding.
Yeah.
So you kind of seed them a little bit blindly.
Yeah, with that seed, there was no bad pick for ELL. And they get their dream matchup now in map 5. So it works out for them.
Yeah, true. Very good items for the Blade Master. Claws, slippers, the knots. Also got the circlet from the shop. I like the adjustment here by Focus. 1-0 very smartly was scouting for the 2 most beneficial camps that the Blade Master can take. That's the natural with the Ogre Magi and the null camp with the Overseer. And since Focus knows, okay, he's going to be looking there, I'm going to go for the smaller camp, less rewarding, but probably I'm going to get it. And now Grunt's moving out, distracting the DK again, and the Blade going for the next Ogre Magi. There is a scout up there, 1-0 knows about it, but I guess he's too far away. Actually, if he had turned around earlier, he might have been able to get there in time, but now it is indeed too late. And Focus is playing a really good early game here.
I agree. He's taking a lot away. Second circlet for more survivability. Only level 2.3 on the DK. Not much to do for 1-0 yet.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a mistake there by 1-0, following the Grunts around with everything he had. I think the DK should have been more on the creep interception path. And now Focus looking confident, going even for the null camp. And that's so smart. He just saw a second ago that the DK doesn't have New Rod of Necromancy. All previous skeletons expired. And he's getting the null camp as well. And it's close to level 3 and another item. Beautiful early game by Focus.
Okay, looking good for him. But he has to deal with the Lich. Can 1-0 find the levels he needs? What's up?
This Blade Master is already maxed out. Oh my god.
Pretty much, right? Well, there's still claws plus 12 on the left hand and right hand side on the red spot, so...
Yeah, honestly, he's got too many good items. He's gonna need an Orb of Lightning in there at some point.
He can still give suckers to the Shadowhunter and TC later. Can he steal this one as well? There's the slot. Reveal by 1-0. Well done.
Oh, the crits!
Oh, needs a coil. Oh, Blade Master gets it. Item goes to 1-0. Big Invo Potion. Really, really helpful later. But this experience, man. 1-0 is struggling so hard to find level 3. Lich is out now as well.
I think it was the right choice, though, for 1-0 not to use the coil. If he uses the coil, he doesn't have time to go there and steal the item. And the item is the bigger deal.
$120,000 tournament. Not locking out the cat.
So DK still will be getting level 3 here from the last creep. And what was the item? Big Invul. That's a big deal. That's really important to keep away from the Blade Master. But the Blade is level 3. He is very strong. Not much mana, though, left, and also health kinda low. 1-0 now, moving in very aggressively.
Yeah, he's...
Oh my god, this Blade.
He might... Plus 19.
This is literally the best 6-slot you can have at this point in the game.
Yeah. He's not too aggressive with Hex.
Yeah, against Frost Armor, doesn't really work. He also only has 1 speed scroll. If he had 2, maybe he could do something, but with only 1, probably not. And the Shadow needs levels. Shadow needs levels more than the Lich does, which is why it's so important for Orc on tier 2 to creep.
Focus could take this. Why are we even doing predictions in this league? Like, yesterday it was like, oh, LP Club, wonderful in the 2-2, might be a little bad in the 1-on-1s. Cat again!
Oh my god!
Dude, seriously, just this could be a $20,000 cat distraction.
Wow. Yeet. Alright, Blade Master harassing again. The replenish here, very nice. Oh, there's no dust for 1-0 here. Oh,
Not anymore.
Blade
Focus
Master.
realizing this. Who gets it?
Oh.
I think-
He got it! The Sobi!
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, these items. Holy crap. Focus's luck is striking at the perfect time.
Yeah. Lady Luck is not only kissing him. And Talisman. Okay. Not bad, especially for the TC later. More survivability early. And
He just sold a clause of attack. Oh my goodness.
no strongman syndrome. Going for the Invo Potion. Has the second mercenary camp for himself. This is pretty much a perfect Blade Master game. Dark Ranger, by the way. No Pit Lord.
Good game so far for Focus. But at the end of the day, it's still about micro.
Yeah, and 1-2-0 is God. TC out. What does he get?
Oh my god, dude.
Are you kidding me? Are you
1-0 with the medallion. Okay.
Vamp Aura, all that damage, region on the Shadow Hunter.
All right. What's the best from the lab? Should be Wand of the Wind. Yeah, definitely Wand of the Wind.
No temple yet. Maybe Banshee play. Oh my god, he's getting that Magi as well. How is there a choice, like a chance for 1-0 to get the levels? There is not, right?
Yeah, Legend level 2 yet is a problem. DK not level 4, but they're both very close. Kind of surprised Focus isn't taking the fight. Now he is. In a better position, he engages.
50-50 fight. Speed scroll used as well. Hero focus on that Lich. Very, very obvious. Is there an invul? Yes, there is. The big one, but he used that Hex. Has to go for a coil defensively. I don't think this is a position for 1-0 to fight, and he has the TP, not willing to go for it. This might be the 2-1 for LP Club. Grunts are falling. Headhunters are in. Destroyers as well. TC Storms, we haven't seen it here. And there goes the nuke, level 2, with the next aura. Can't use a coil. Nice save by Focus. Playing a tip-top game. Dark Ranger in trouble. Swaps the TP. And is safe with that. Dust settles. Force supply lead. More Focus! Lich! Barely surviving.
A very close fight. Was about to swing 1-0's way with Shadowhunter running out of mana. But Hero's in trouble. Use the TP. Did remember that there's a Fiend borrowed there. Okay, no, never mind. Did not remember.
1-0 close to 4-3-2. Not many items available anymore, but experience is still there. That's level 4. Is he going for the safety? And Death Pact? Yes, he is.
And Lich 3. Alright, big level ups here. No Banshee transition yet. But right now would usually be the time at 50.
Has a supply lead now. Focus, Tiny Great Hall? No, right?
Oh, wow. At 45? That is so greedy.
I don't know. I didn't see it in the inventory. Did he?
Yeah,
oh,
he
yeah.
had it. He had it.
Okay. Shadowhunter sees this creep. Wait, 1-2 has no TP.
True.
How is he supposed to get out there? Needs to fight
Shadowhunter.
like crazy.
What?
Bit out of position. Silence on him as well. Invo potion transfer. Oh boy, it's time for the TC to clean this up now. Hero focus all the way. Shadowhunter saved for a bit. Nice Wand of the Wind. No destroyer here. Apparently DK is a little trapped. He might just fall. He got Death Pact. Might need to eat a fiend. Oh my god, he killed the TC. He just killed the TC. The Stomp is gone. Silent on the Shadowhunter as well. 1-2-0 with his back against the wall. Is he fighting out of their supply? Neck and neck. Blade Master in focus fire. Still aiming for that DK reveal being used. Invo potion on the Blade Master. But what's the Shadowhunter doing? He might just be focused as well. Sick fight. He survives this.
Man, what a mistake by Focus, though. Running in there with the Shadowhunter cost him the invul, cost him the TC. But he's got a shop there now in the back. Very nice. Trying to save the Kodo. Can't quite. Everything's low mana. But the peon's now exposed.
1-2-0, true magician in this matchup. But all the odds are stacked against him. Without the TC, is he still willing to fight? Is there a nuke? Going for the Blade Master, going hard for the Blade Master. That was the last heal wave. Still no items. How is he fighting this without items?
Tense moment. TC should be back soon, by the way.
Yeah.
That's going to add in a lot.
Was level 2.
Oh, Dark Ranger 3. Also
That's
a big deal.
Level 2 skeletons. Fiend in focus will fall soon. That was a coil. Another statue. Destroyer up. Blade Master has a heal potion. No invul. There's a mana potion on the Shadow Hunter. And TC is back. Nova might be a double kill. Oh, sweet healing by focus. But it's a lot of kills. That is a triple kill for 1-2-0.
Oh, and the first Banshee is here. Did curse the Blade Master.
One of the wind being dispelled. Yeah, that's a big drop in deeps, but the TC is back, and with that, the Stomp. He never got Stomp level 2, and he's quite far away from that. Here's the Banshee you mentioned. Can he take it out quickly enough? The skeletons are rising. This is why we call him the Necromancer. Oh, boy, what is it, a save? Yeah, the Destroyer is still here.
1-2-0, kiting very well. The strength of the statue is in the back.
Are you kidding me?
This is looking really good now for 1-2-0.
Ghoul's been killed, though. Banshee is safe. Can spread the curse.
Yeah, this expo is falling, I believe.
This was a big investment, man. I don't think it really paid off.
I think Focus went for the wrong targets. Why is he going for the heroes? Statues and fiends. That's supposed to be the kills.
Yeah. 3 statues now. That is a lot. 1-2-0, 60 supply.
Yeah.
Still no items. He wants to break this base. There's still a question how to run away from this then. Love the shot by Focus. But is it enough? Takes out the skeletons. Raider should be focused. Oh, nice. Nova on the TC. Silence as well prevents the big storms. He's so close to everything with these headhunters. Once again, the one of the wind. That should be the last charge, though. And the headhunters are falling like flies. The focus fire is crazy. And the damage with the Banshees here, it's just not there. Raider safe with the heal wave once more. Mana is low. Does he have a potion? Not anymore. My god. Big supply lead for 1-2-0 now. TC might just fall. And he is. He is for the second time. Takes out the Storm, takes out the Aura. A sick coil on the Destroyer. How is he healing this army? The Blade Master is about to fall. There's no mana. The Sobi Mask is helping a ton. Eats the Abomination. That's a biggie. But will it save him? I doubt it. Destroyer Micro is insane. This Blade Master has to carry Focus now. Down to 36. Saves the Expo. But for how long? He wasn't mining there.
Insane statue and Destroyer control by 1-2-0. Baiting with the Destroyer, forcing the Berserkers to come in, and then when Berserkers active, so much damage towards them. And now in this late game, the Nova, the right clicks, Berserkers just turn into skeletons. DK is about to hit level 5. 5, 4, 3 hero levels, that's it. GG! 1-2-0 claims the victory.
Rare emotion. Did you see that? The double back of fists right there. This was not his game to take. This was the perfect item drops on pretty much every single spot. Insane early game by Focus. Stealing the Sobi Mask away in the north. Look at Shun's face. He knows this was A+ 5-star level undead play right here.
Yeah, outstanding by 1-2-0. And I think late game control by Focus there wasn't the best. But, well, hard to do, hard to pull off against 1-2-0 at the same time, we have to say. And that brings us back to the lead with ELL. Match points now for them.
This was maybe a $20,000 performance. Despite the cat! This fight at the bottom right, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You know, the cat, it's the good luck charm, dude. You have to leave it in the room.
This fight already insane. With all these items on the early tier 3 stages.
And they're also... Why is he focusing the Lich so much? He had Invul. There's a Destroyer against the Hex. That's not the right target.
This TC loss hurt. Oh, wait, that was a save right there. Okay, yeah. That was a save right there, but the loss later hurt a ton. TP transfer to the Dark Ranger, also something we rarely see. And that Lich survival. Just barely. And this fight, this is a miracle.
Yeah. That Shadowhunter, though. What was he doing? And again, heavy focus on the DK, who is level 4. It's a nice attempt here with the Wand of the Wind to prevent Frost Armor, but it's just barely not good enough to kill the DK.
Get Rich Brother says, when Focus attacked 120 that turtle choke, I couldn't help but think he never learned the lesson of Leonidas and the 300. Thank you for the sub.
Leonidas and the Brave 300. Great performance here by 120. Underlining again that he is the best Undead versus Orc player in the world.
Yeah. 3-0 in the playoffs. Surreal performance. And now, if LP wants to go into the grand final, Fortitude has to defeat Lin. And first they have to survive the 2-2. And this is the strong ELL 2-2 coming up, with most likely LawLiet and Lin.
Question is, what map is it going to be? With the 2v2 map veto is kind of weird. For the first 2v2, map vetoes are applicable, but I think for the second one, all vetoes are gone. So, I guess that means Turtle Rock.
Yeah, I would think so too. With Fortitude and Focus again. You don't really want a mirror match with Colorful and XiaoKK against LawLiet and Lin. These destroyer saves. So, like, this highlight reel, they could just replay the second half of this game all together, I wouldn't mind.
It's individual destroyer control all the time. Moves it in to bait the Berserkers, then moves it back, and then the Berserkers super exposed.
Yeah.
This is just the cream of the crop.
The hero kills at the very right time. Fly can only hope, if ELL goes to the grand final, Fly can only hope to not be seated against him. This is a fantastic lower bracket final. Match points for ELL. We're gonna be right back. Match points for ELL in the 2-2s. It is gonna be Lin, that's for sure. Who's gonna be his ally? LawLiet or 120. 120 on a killing spree, as it seems, taking out Focus on Last Refuge. Who is there to save the day for LP Club?
And what is the map gonna be?
It is Turtle Rock, as expected.
Alright. That much we were thinking would happen. Turtle Rock, best map for the Orc Human push strat. How can you best try to A, stop it, or B, defend it?
Yeah.
With Lin LawLiet or with Lin 120?
This is the smallest map in the 2-2 pool. They found an answer in LawLiet 120 earlier on a big map. But how to stop this Fortitude 2-2 push on a small map? I don't know. I really don't. What has the best chance for this? Having an undead base helps, but Night Elf base is also not too bad with Moonwells. The attack will come to Lin, probably.
Yeah, what was really working out well on LT earlier was pressuring Fortitude, making his life difficult, delaying the strong 50 supply. And on LT, that's easy. There, the two enemy bases are far apart. But on Turtle Rock, they're right next to each other, so it's much harder to single out one opponent and make his life misery.
Okay, we get 120 and Lin versus Focus and Fortitude.
Okay.
They were.
I think I know where this is going.
I think so too. We got Fortitude and Focus 0-3 before yesterday, and then they did it over Rise again in the final 2-2 to claim the win. 120 and Lin. I think you think that 120 Lin think that Pitlord is a good idea?
Pitlord TC, yeah, I think they're gonna try it again. It did fail the last time, but there were a lot of mistakes involved. TP too aggressive, statues lost, perhaps a little too greedy with the creeping. I think it can work. But it could also be a double fake out. It could be them playing this 2-2 team again, trying to make LP believe it's gonna be the Pitlord TC strat again, and then they go for something completely different.
Yeah,
they have the luxury to gamble a bit here, to experiment a bit here. They can still lose one map, and then the Ultra Clutch Lord Lin is still waiting to get the coals out of the fire.
The Clutch Lord, huh?
The Clutch Lord.
This is a rematch of the regular season, by the way. It was 2-1 there. Final 2-2 was 120 and Lin versus Focus and Fortitude on Turtle Rock, and 120 and Lin were able to stop it. Will it happen again? Will the reigning champ be eliminated? Focus. Was all his luck used on Last Refuge?
Dude, those items.
The trophy's in the back. He wants to add one more. But it's not looking too great. Okay. Here we go. Match points. ELL. Grand Final versus Rogue Warrior is one map away. And with that, second place, $28,000. This is an $11,000 map.
No pressure, though. No pressure. Power build for Fortitude. With a fast AM here, tries to secure levels early, wants to get that aura rolling nice and quick. What is it for Focus? Blade Master, Farseer. One of those two should be the choice.
Yeah, he was the one introducing the merchant creeps with the blade. Shadowhunter, this is what we expected. Blade Master creep. Oh, it's a Farseer on the merchants. That I didn't expect.
Yeah. Unlike KK, who normally plays Blade Master, right?
Yeah.
Farseer, normally a bit more harass, effective early.
So, one of the problems in the first 2-2 was Fortitude couldn't get level 3. So, do they have the strength to repeat that on this map?
Goes for the green camp first, not the ogres. Well, I guess as Footy is late, would be a little bit harder. And the Shadowhunter coming out to harass should not be in time to stop this. But this is a lot of militia time, isn't it? Plus power build?
Yeah.
This could be a very late tech for Fortitude. He still got no lumber, basically.
Maybe Focus is helping out a little down the road. Shadowhunter's creeping himself. Not rushing to the upper right. Taking a lot of damage here.
Can you hex wolves?
I think they disappear, right? Oh no, that's just illusions. Wait, you can't...
You can't hex water elementals, I know that.
Yeah.
So maybe you can't hex any summons. I've never seen anybody hex a skeleton. Of course, that doesn't make sense to do in the first place, but I guess you can't.
Alright, Focus pressuring 120. Doesn't want to give him the aura even. Fortitude pushing on level
aggressive.
2. Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna force some repair. Shouldn't really lead to any building kills, I think. Not enough footmen here to threaten the burrows.
Good start for LP, I think.
Yeah, they did get the level 2 here the earliest. That's pretty nice. But we have to remember the tech must be late. Oh, Speed Scroll Hex Chase. I am taking quite a bit of damage. Certainly shouldn't be dying here. But Tier 1 human isn't so easy to heal up. But the nice thing is, he can go over to his Orc ally by himself.
Exactly.
Oh,
that was a lot of damage. Though. Water Elemental trying to block. Doesn't work. Oh, wow. Is this enough? 45, 29, 13. Save. In the meantime, Farseer, Footies, Grunts, Wolves, all on 120.
Heavy emphasis here on trying to delay creeping of especially 120.
Victoria 2015, thank you for the €5 donation. Morning coffee and Warcraft. My girl thinks I'm crazy. LOL. Regards from Florida. Glad to see you back again.
Thank you. I hope the Gators are doing well.
This is a great delay on the DK, but for how long? Lyn is creating that space with the Shadowhunter now. Little healing cancelled by focus. Not surrounded. No. Is it enough for level 2? Yes, it is.
With 4 Fiends also, that should be a pretty easy merchant creep. I really don't think Focus has the power here to contest this. Yeah, especially with Lyn around, there's no way. Should be the time for Fortitude to claim the other merchant on the other side, but actually he is creeping the natural. No ward, but more experience. And also a big item. Oh, Shadow's coming in.
Ooh, can he just hex the Archmage? He's trying to very early, though.
Fortitude playing around it very nicely.
Yeah, if you hex, you don't get experience. That's why I did that. Didn't work in the end.
Oh, DK with a Pendant of Energy.
Nice.
And the Pit Lord again, plus TC.
Yep, that was to be expected. They still need time, though. Hero levels are absolutely not where they need to be. I mean, the DK is level 3, but especially the Shadowhunter is not.
Yeah. That Pit Lord, I think you don't want to surround.
No.
Gargantuan? Fortitude got it, right? Yeah, he did. That was important. Big mana potion.
Okay, lots of summons. He got that level 3. TC coming on both sides, supporting the Farseer as well as the Shadowhunter.
Coming in to contest the Merchant. But no MK here for easy chase. The TC with Stomp for focus could do something.
It's again the Paladin, by the way.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we see this more and it pays off so well. Oh, that is the second sentry for ELL.
Oh, that Pit Lord is very far forward.
Yep, no Frost Armor to help him. Does he have an item maybe? Something? Doesn't seem like it. No,
okay, but it's a level 1 hero for the item plus the ward. He's gonna be back soon. Wait, is 120 not going tier 3?
Look like it, right?
Yeah, he's staying tier 2, just skipping Black Citadel.
Oh, that was a big stomp, but the DK is finding himself in a surround. This has to be a TP quickly. Oh, moving back a little. We've seen many missed TPs.
Yeah.
Farseer getting the Scroll of the Beast.
And he did steal the last set, so that wasn't too bad. We saw Spirit Link coming for Lyn. Not sure about Focus.
Yeah, Focus got it as well. Here
That's
comes
a lot
the
of
first
them,
rifle.
but grunts are supposed to be in front. Oh, it's Fiends and Headhunters.
Wow, that's a lot of range. Fiends find themselves in end snares. But this looks like a great position. Ooh, that Walker, a little bit out of position. Stomp for Lyn, disabling pretty much everything. Howl of Terror applied as well. Is the damage just not there for LP Club?
Dude, these armies are both so tanky with Spirit Link.
Yep.
But LP have no natural healing from spells. They need heal scrolls very badly. And they have only one at the moment.
They do have a Paladin, but it's just single target. This Devotion Aura plus Spirit Link combo, though. Oi, oi, oi. Not sure who got it. Went off mana stealing. TC for Focus a little bit in trouble. Getting that nice Holy Light. Stomp on both sides. Now Lyn is in trouble getting the heal wave and a potion being saved there. Grunt about to fall, but Lyn microing that back like a champ. And next stomp. Super hard focus fire on both of the TCs. Another stomp getting him out of there. Good micro.
Nothing is dying.
Nothing is dying indeed. Holy Light on the Raider, so even that one stays alive. Level 2 on the Farseer finally.
And of course, the Spirit Link plus statues is a super strong combo.
Yeah. Oh, LP is starting to lose units. One Grunt dead, one Raider dead. And the coils are there. The concave of fiends is sick. Level 2, and that is cleave. Good burrow. Holy, here comes the Hex, and the Farseer is just dead. Is this the end for the reigning champion? ELL, they might have been defeated yesterday by the Rogue Warriors, but now they're cleaning house. Look at these rifles. They're exposed to the cleave. And the TC. Oh boy, trying to go for a hero focus. The shop is, of course, insane. But what now? Level 4, long-range coil Pit Lord in trouble. Might be coiled again. The sustain is just too much. TC is in trouble. Another hero focus there on the Archmage. LP falling apart. And Lin is saving his heroes all the freaking time.
Excellent play by ELL. They fend off this push. Again, the tier 2 push doesn't lead to victory. And now they're up against a powerful, powerful tier 3 undead soon.
This is not much left. This is 60 supply left. And the heroes are getting there. 3, 3, 4, 2. This is where you want to be. Level 2 heal wave, level 2 stomp, level 2 coil, cleave. And that is finally tier 3. The adjustment by ELL. Not rushing smart. Tier 3 anymore. Not going for the Lich. We're missing Frost Armor. But apparently that's not needed.
Yeah, how good is this Spirit Link plus statues plus DK Aura? So much AoE, like damage spread combined with AoE healing.
Yeah. It's sick. ELL needed 1 day to figure out how to play against Human Orc. Apparently.
Cool to see towards the end of the season here in the playoffs that Human Orc is not unbeatable. That you can absolutely defeat them if you have the proper counters.
War Song Battle Drops.
And Pit Lord 3. And Lich coming soon. And Orb.
Cleave 2. Oh, this is so much. This is so much. This is too much.
Now the TC and Pit Lord both level 3 and Invuls.
Oh, Archmage exposed. Hex, Fiend, Surround. Not really trying to block 1-0 and he gets it. There's no TP. Tome of Retraining. That might just go down the dumpster with that Stomp. Without the Archmage, what can you do? The Brilliance Aura is lacking. The rifles are exposed. More and more kills. Higher and higher levels.
Looking for the next Stomp. Doesn't have the perfect one. It's actually a pretty good one.
Yeah.
1 to 4 rifles right there.
And the Howl will hit again. Hit strong. This is no damage. Choking them out now. Pushing for the grand final is ELL. And this Fiend damage uptime. They are not threatened at all. Grunts are blocking. Walkers up front who have great damage against Walkers. And that is it! The champion is out. Smile on the face of Lin. 1-0 eliminates LP Club with 3 wins in this clan war. He carries this team.
Yeah, crazy performance by the Undead.
For once we can say it after so many disappointing performances in team leagues.
And it's the rematch. Rogue Warriors versus ELL. They have met in the regular season. ELL won. They have met in the playoffs already. Rogue Warrior took the victory. And now the third game to decide the first place and more than $40,000.
This is so real. 28,000 for the loser. 42,000 for the winner. LP was not able to step up their game from regular season to playoffs. They defeated Rise again yesterday to secure the bronze medal. But ELL and Rogue Warriors came in as the favorites. They prevail. My god.
It's gonna be a sick final.
This is the most expensive clan war ever coming up. And the history of these two teams. ELL former newbie. It's the modern day classic. It's the new 4K versus MIM. This is so stacked. 5 world champions and LawLiet in this next clan war.
5 world champions, dude. How crazy is that? and LawLiet, Vice World Champion. Also looking really strong recently. Today, maybe not exactly LawLiet's day, at least in the solo, but 1-0 there to carry.
He's not playing a Knight of Mirror next time. He's playing a human. And this is where he looks insanely strong. Or an orc. He's also super good. Like, all matchups for LawLiet are great.
True.
So, question chat, is there an advantage for Rogue Warriors? No, there is not. It's a clean clan war. The advantage is you don't have to play 2 clan wars in a row, but especially 1-0, man. He is looking lava hot.
Yeah, he's on a roll. He's on a mission. Great to see him performing so well. Yesterday he got the 1 map against Rogue Warriors in the winners final, and today 3 points. This grand final is going to be amazing.
Yeah. Where does this go? The genius of TH and Infi, the strong performances of Fly, the 2-on-2 switch from regular season to playoffs. RW is really hard to read. For ELL's Clan War vs LP was very clear. It's going to be human orc.
Yeah.
So far in the winner bracket, RW was playing the same. Will they go back to Infi playing undead? Will they throw in Infi as Night Elf? TH as Night Elf? It is so hard to predict. There's a lot of mind games going on in the greatest clan war of probably all time.
Yeah, in the 2v2s, they're very diverse. I am definitely expecting some race switching in the 2v2. It could even happen in the 1v1. They haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
But doesn't mean they won't do it now.
All right, we get our weatherman explaining how this result came to be. Just a day of 2-on-2 practice, huh? Perfect solutions. Wong is already waiting for the post-game interview. Nice to see you, man. But first, it's a little bit of a highlight reel here. Big props to Colorful, who really carried, or tried to carry, tried to become the new Fortitude.
Yeah. The standout player to me for LP, he did lose to Micah, but honestly he should have won that game. He just made some mistakes in the late. But beating Infi, beating LawLiet, should have gotten another win. Promising what he's been showing here. And, you know, 3rd place finish, not too bad.
Yeah.
That's more than $15,000 as well.
Yeah, that's 17,000, especially for XiaoKK, if they split this evenly. Him going to LP Club was pretty damn good. Nice analysis here. It's pretty much the same, just LawLiet no involves, right? And the bear short. But yeah, XiaoKK, for him it paid off really well, man. In January, what was it, $20,000 or $30,000 from the team league. Now like 17, if he gets an even share. He earned it with a strong 2-on-2. Like he paved the way with Fortitude for this human orc 2-on-2 meta. So shout out to XiaoKK, shout out to Colorful. But LP without a god tier Fortitude is 3rd place.
Yeah, the miracle doesn't repeat. Not this season anyways. Can ELL reset their minds now? Or do you even want to do that? After you're in such a role, maybe you want to stay in this mental state. Maybe they would just love to keep on playing here right away. But of course, there's going to be a bit of a break first.
Yeah. We have to do the picks and bans for 1-on-1 and 2-on-2. And of course, we have to highlight this match 1-0. By God. In the end, maybe it doesn't even matter too much with the win in the 2-on-2s and the seeding of Lin versus Fortitude, where Lin is the favorite.
So many crazy impressive moves by 1-0. Also, against his own intuition. Like, for example, we saw there at the Ogre Magi. Normally, everybody throws the coil there to get the last hit. But the last hit isn't as important as the item. Yeah. He sacrifices the last hit, goes for the item instead. And that was the big invul, by the way. That helped the Lich
yeah.
a ton.
That's true. This is probably the game of the playoffs so far. With Maybe with Michael Colorful, that was sick as well. But this stands out. In the end, I think, judging just the second half of this game, where 1-0 was just playing so good, Focus early was insanely well. Like how he delayed everything, how he stole everything, how he controlled everything.
His game plan and like his spreadsheet of what to do and his creep route, outstanding. But a little outplayed in the late game.
Yeah. And then the adjustments to the 1-2-0 Lin 2-on-2, delaying the tier 3, banking more on tier 2, having more fiends for the uptime damage. They outdamaged the rifle, as it seems, with the higher level heal wave.
Yeah. And these are probably the best 2 tanks in the game, TC and Pitlord.
Yeah.
Backed up by Shadow and DK. So tanky, with the Spirit Link as well. How much damage they absorbed must have been crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the end of all hopes here in the middle. And then the nail in the coffin in front of Fortitude's base. Wow, what an army. What a control. What a team! ELL. Rogue Warriors have tweeted about this, by the way. They have a Twitter account, esports or RW esports. The Last Dance. Of course, referencing the Jordan documentary.
Yeah, and the two tangoing together are the fitting ones, I think. By far the best teams in the season. And now coming head to head to finally decide which is the stronger team.
Yeah.
EL gotta win, Rogue Warriors gotta win, and now the third one for all the prestige and the lion's share of the prize money.
Thank you very much, Nebu, for the 47-month resub. Are we gonna get an interview, or will they just prepare for the grand final? Looks like we go into the break. Well, okay. Get hyped. RW, ELL, TH Infi Fly, Lin 120, LawLiet for $42,000. There's not much more hype than this. The greatest, grandest clan league of all time will be finished after a little break.